You guys are all so early. Hello Turnip, hello Grandma, hello Sunset. How are all of you? How are you guys doing? Hey Sunset, how you been? Good, I'm good too. Grandma's also doing good, we're all good. My back hurts. So early in the stream, Grandma. Yeah. Any plans for the weekend, Sunset? What am I doing? Feel that, yeah. Are you on team back pain too? I always have painful back. Correct sound for your back hurt. Yeah, I agree. I am coming. Okay. Wait, are you on? Are we grouping? I've been on team back pain for 3 years. Well, I am now part of the same team. My back hurts like shit. Just gonna chill with the cat. Chilling with the cat. That's always the best thing. We are all on team back pain. You know what this means, right? We're all old. This is signs of aging. Oh. We're all gonna play. I see all of Grandma's friends on. But oh. Smee is on. We're all old, Sunset. That's what it means. But apparently we're gonna go kick Molag Bal's butt today. That's what Grandma is dragging me to do. Sunset, have you been playing lately? Don't forget your food, oh yeah. Okay. I have food. I have food. My back's hurting from carrying Grandma. Grandma. And yeah. And Grandma's back hurts from carrying me. We're all carrying each other. Pikachus. Those are so cute. Like a twisted piggyback. Maybe that's why our backs are hurting, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Why is my back hurting though? You know, I don't know where Molag Bal is at all. So I'm just gonna follow you guys. What's wrong with Grandma? I don't know where to go. Now I need to re-download since our freedom space been playing. Ooh, like Valorant? You know, it's a game I've been wanting to play. I like to download big games when I go to sleep. That's a good idea. Better than waiting all day. Entered battle gates. I've never been here. I'm scared. How? Oh, was that bold escape? I've never used that skill before. I always fall asleep and forget to. Oh my gosh. Sunset, that's the worst thing. Squiddy! Squid, I've missed you. You're actually awake. Squid, I've missed you. How are you? My squid is fake. I don't know why my voice cracked there. What's this? Sunset and Squid would get along, just randomly falling asleep while you were supposed to do something. I'm trying to Sims on Rune Factory 5. How do you do that, Squid? How does one do that? Squid mixing her favorite games together. Everyone's just killing everything so fast. I don't get to do anything. Watch out for flag guy. What flag guy? Now I'm scared. I'm scared, my back hurts. Didn't realize there were like different areas in this place. Confusion. Typically you buy furniture and place them, right? However, on Factory 5, they seem to have not polished the graphics issues, so furnishing can't be placed too close to each other. Ah, okay. And this is why you've been up at strange hours of the day, Squid. Squid, you missed. There was a stream. There was a stream where we had a Togepi in the thing. There were all the nice Pokemon, and I didn't catch them. But also, I've never seen you play Rune Factory 5. Can you please let me watch you play? Smee, welcome in, Smee. How are you doing? I thought I got the Sky Shard, apparently. Yeah, I know. I didn't catch it. It's terrible. There was another one, I don't remember. It was another one of those rare, fun, cute Pokemon. Great. How are I'm good. Apparently going to kick Molag Bal's butt. I'm running with Grandma and Grandma's friends. Running around in Imperial City, you know. Very not scary. On my Sork too. On my crafter. How have you been, Smee? What have you been up to? Oh, I think it was a Pichu squid. There are 4 of us, not that scary. Okay. If you say so, Grandma. I heard someone mention it. Oh yeah, Sandman! I've wanted to watch Sandman. I haven't started it yet. How is it, Smee? Would you recommend? But also, you know, I love Neil Gaiman books. So I'm really excited to watch. I just haven't had the time to open Netflix. Pichu is still cute, I agree. I was sad I didn't catch either of them. Has anyone else started watching Sandman? Oh, my back is really bad tonight. Farming Nerd Crux for a few hours yesterday, watched an episode or 2. Ooh. Look at Smee farming Nerd Crux. I still remember when Smee was below level 50. Grow up so fast. But also, how was it, Smee? Did you enjoy it? I also want to watch Sandman. People have been saying it's a bit creepy, so I'm kind of sketched if I should watch it alone. I feel like it's not gonna be that scary. It's not horror. It should be fine, Squid. You should have watched it with Banana while she was there. Hey, beets. Tomatoes. Bananas. Sorry, let me loot. The show or the farming? The show. And the farming, you know. Tell me how your farming went. I'm scared. Not really scary, more creepy, but there are a lot of funny, cute moments. Ooh, I like that. What's that? A simple chest? Oh my god, my alarm's... Oh wait, too much noise. Fuck. Okay, wait. Okay, too much noise, too much noise. Tamer... Hello, Rain! How are you doing, Rain? You're lurking at work. Oof. Don't get in trouble, Rain. But how have you been? We've missed you. The show, if I played farming games with my mom, I'd probably become the scary one. Probably. Farm for 3 hours, 1.945. That's great, Smee. Great job. Also, hello, Icy. How are you? How's your day been, Icy? I'm back in the sewers. Grandma, Tamer saw you pause what you were doing. Tamer not happy with what you just did. Tamer thought you were about to do very serious things with your map, but apparently not. Grandma did very bad things. Icy bored and stubbed her toes. Tamer has questions about stubbing your toes, Icy. Why, how, when? Grandma apparently thinks it's fun to be in Imperial City while speaking in third person. Now I'm waiting 16 days for my Nerdhone dagger. 16 days is not that bad, Smee. Wait till you get to the 2-month mark. The 59 days one. That's terrible. Tamer also wonders how deep into the sewers we're going. Earlier this afternoon. Was it bad? How are your toes now, I see? My nail stabbed my... Oh, ow. Oh, ow. That's a serious stubbing of the toe. Tamer feels your pain and hopes you get better soon. Did it bleed though? I think. Was there bleeding involved? I'm fine, sorry for not showing up. A huge time gap between. No, it's okay, Rain. No problem. I'm not pressuring you to be here. Life comes first, I understand. It's just that, you know, we've missed having you around. And, you know, wondering how you've been. And what you've been up to and shit. There's a called Mary person and I'm like not built for PvE. Sorry, I went for the Sky Shark first. I see, can you send me a pic? Oh no, Smee. Does Smee have a foot fetish? Research on ESO. Yeah, research not fun. Mato 4.2. But no blood, right, Icy? I would hope there's no blood involved. Ah! You won't believe it, I installed ESO. Oh! Rain, I thought you... Tamer thought you said you stopped. You gave up already since you got Godslayer. Rain coming back to ESO. Is Rain gonna... Rain hasn't tried a new trial yet, right? Ow. Ew, ×2. And just put some betadine on it before it got infected. Good job, Ice. Ooh, I have a lead. Also, oh, is this Molag Bal already? Don't want to pull out my whole toenail. Why did I read the word favorite? Yeah, don't pull out toenail. That's not good. That's terrible. I'm gonna see those feet, Smee. Smee, behave, please. Smee. Or else you'll get a bonk. Yeah, there's some new challenges with the new chapters. Yeah.
I will delight in the music of your hand.
Oh! Simula or something. I can't read. Where'd he go? Tamer did a boo-boo. Tamer fell. Wait. Everyone's DPS is insane.
Which is its own.
Oh. Well, that was fun. I didn't know you could do that. Tamer did not know you could do that. Also, what was the lead Tamer got? Oh. But yeah, anyway. So Rain, you haven't tried Dreadsail Reef yet. Got the nice dye too? Really? Ooh, it's purple. Okay, okay, I'm happy. I like. What Sky Shard? I got the Sky Shard. I got the Sky Shard ahead of everyone because you guys were killing the Altmeri dude. Thank you, Rain. Yeah, I think, yeah, you missed out on me actually PvPing last time. I killed some people on my Templar. But yay, thank you, Rain. It's been a couple months, hasn't it? Just watch the other streamers probably to raid. I haven't been to Dreadsail either, though. That's one thing that hasn't changed. I've only done Sunspire and Cloudrest. Haven't touched any of the other trials yet. Oh no, I saw. Uh-oh. Are we gonna? Or are we gonna? I'm not so confident on my sword. What happens if I do this? Oh. That's fine. Okay. What's now? I'm curious about the dye though. Will it look nice with upstairs? I don't mind, I guess. I'm not very confident PvPing on this character though, but okay. Sure. Why is no one farting in the stream anymore? Number one, Blunt is not here. And number two, I think people got tired of the farts. Also, why do I have 4,000 Telvar? I'm scared. We have manners, icy, please. But yeah, I think everyone got tired of the what do you call this? Of the farts. But also, Rain, Rain has a sub. You can play random sound alerts with the sound alerts thingy. That usually takes a lot longer. Which one? Where are we? Oh, I'm so confused. Dude, the dude we killed did most of the fight. Oh, really? Blunt, from what I know, he's on vacation, visiting family. Ew, DC. I mean, I was kind of forced to DC. So, we all know we all know I usually play a high elf, so we know this. I also went the wrong direction. Like a dum-dum. Okay. But yeah, hopefully Blunt can... You know, now I know why I'm confused. Because this is DC. Where the fuck is your freaking bank here? But yeah, hopefully Blunt will be back soon. Hopefully. Killing Molag Bal. It's like a 4-part fight. Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna deposit my Telvar. I'm gonna do PvP now as Yellow Piss Sag. Hello, Free. How are you doing? But also, Icy. Yes, please play Old Mary with me. Don't this blue banker. It's so confusing. DC is for cool cats only. Grandma got all of his friends to be in chat to, you know, talk about how cool Daggerfall is. I mean, I'm Daggerfall right now, but also I still prefer Old Mary. Waking up, how are you? I'm okay. Pretty good. I've been spending a lot more time than I expected in Imperial City. PvPing apparently. Turnip says come to IC. IC, come to IC. I'm a DC show, what can I say? Ugh. My group just gonna do Cyrodiil. So what alliance should my PvP tune be? Old Mary, Smee, come on. Well, unless you want to play with Grandma, then you can be Daggerfall. Or if you want to play with Icy, Ebonheart. I personally prefer Old Mary. Want to push campaign. Haven't played ESO in like 3 weeks. Oh my god, Free, why? How are you still alive? I'm joking. Like, have you been busy with work? I guess that's why we haven't been seeing you for a while. Have you been busy with work? Real life shit. PvP is only fun for me when you're in the majority. I mean, Squid, come join us. I have been working. Oof.
Gods, what a mess.
I mean,
What a frightful mess.
Why do people
working
read this nonsense?
is needed, but also sad that you don't get to play. Why am I up here with my PvE, with my crafter? I'm walking around here with my title Grandmaster Crafter. EP is smelly. EP is smelly. Yeah. Sorry, I see. My group is full of Filipino. I'm glad they are willing to, if I'm in the group. I mean, we're bilingual, I see. We'll speak English if needed. Although, I mean, you guys have met Shin. We did a whole trial with Shin once. He speaks English fine. I quit at CP3, oh my goodness, 6 months ago. Still one of the highest after I loved it. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone that high rank. 3,100. I have like the highest I usually see is like maybe 2,600. Never 3,000. Joining you means another montage of respecking. Why? What's your Daggerfall tune? Squid, I forgot. I'm actually about to start work in just a few. Want to drop in? Oh, okay, Free. Have a good day at work. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm happy to see you again. I'm glad you're well. Have a good day. You've seen a handful of 3-6? I haven't. Shit, I know. Like, Grandma dragged me in. You know, I am Old Mary at heart. Grandma and his friends dragged me in here. On my PvE tune, on my crafter. This is my crafter. What am I doing in Imperial City on my crafter? Okay. Shin's gonna have a meltdown at me for picking DC. You saw CP 2. Wow, 3.2. Also, wait. Sorry, guys. The CP said I have to party like it's 99. Oh my gosh, Grandma, not cool. I feel like. Why do I keep clicking the wrong thing? I feel like I'm leveling my PvP skill lines on all the wrong characters. They killed me during the event. Oh, that's wonderful. I don't even notice the level of the people killing me. Like, it all happens too fast. But also, look, grandma's 1900. Turnip is, I think, 1400. Evo is running around like 1500. And I am 1100. Squid, what CP are you? We used to be like really close. I would be... Yeah, that's true, Rain. But you said you'd quit. But, you know. What happened? I wonder if there's anyone who's hit, like... What would it feel like if you hit the skill cap? Oh, now they're taking advantage for not being... I mean... I could teach you, Icy. I could teach you. I kept running away from them, running around with a chain of bombs behind me, and then I thought I was fine later. Oh my goodness. Oh, I see, that's not a good thing to say. I mean, if you're cursing someone, that's fine. But yeah, that'd be a curse word. Not very nice to say. CP 800. Kind of stopped playing Talia, man. Squid, we used to be like just 2 levels apart. I feel bad I left you behind. I also feel bad seeing a blue flag instead of a yellow one. Yeah, it's not basically, it is. Like, yeah. I mean, it's a shortcut of the full curse. Yeah. I think if they said the full curse, people would know what it means because it's the same in Spanish. Yeah, don't listen to them. Listen to me, Squid and Shin. Not the kind of things you want to be saying to, you know, in polite company. For sure. People are gonna DM. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what is wrong? God. Oh, oopsie. Where'd everyone go? I'm scared. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm so lost and confused and... Yeah. Oh, Smeevy learning new curse words. Ow. I feel weird here in a PvE build. her pro party. I updated the Excel for the quotes, by the way. Herd boots. Always the easiest way. That was old Smee? Oh, are you still going with the whole smiling Smee shit? We did kill someone. That was fun. Although I'm not very happy about being a Daggerfall. Anyway, it's fine. I think it was quote 45. That was another happy one. I said I wasn't gonna become a PvPer. What happened? Killed your grandma. Oh yeah, you do have to spank back, Squid. Cameron wonders what we're doing. One day there will be so many quotes, we can just have conversations in quotes. Hey, that would be fun. Hey, Dunmer, how are you doing? Look at me PvPing. I think I've spent like a whole week PvPing now, which is really weird for those of you who've been here for so long. I always say I don't PvP, and now here I am. How are you, Dunmer? But also Squid, it's just like having a conversation with GIFs. I think it's the same vibe. I just woke up. Ooh, good morning. Oops, I just What's this chest? Oh, never mind. Hope all is well. Everything's good so far.
Stinta,
I'm alive.
your power, so I may deliver justice.
Have you
to
been
these
playing,
traitors.
Denver? I'm not a bad influence, I swear. Grandma. Where's that quote about Grandma being sarcastic? Is that a cute Pokemon? No. I don't like this bolt escape thing. It confuses me. Ow! Ow! Squishy! You haven't played EO so much these days. Aw, how come? There, quote 10. I'm never sarcastic from Grandma. But also we prefer to bum raid. Ah! Grandma, I have like 1800 Telvars and Shin is threatening. This is bad. Can't have all merry bros watching me while I'm on a DC tune. Shin, no, please spare me. You know, it's bad that I can't see my Telvars very clearly because of the map. Also Streamlabs. Mostly because I've been on... Oh! Grindy game. Have you been having fun though, Denver? Quote 28 again. What's quote 28?
Another wave incoming! Get ready!
Dark magic. What's code 28?
Take you.
Oh. Hold up, Squid. Oh, that is code 28. Squid, that is the code. For sure, I think I will be picking up ESO again. It's been a while, yeah. I mean, I understand the ESO burnout. Sometimes they're just, you know, they're just days when you'd rather play something else. I get that too. I can set the horse free. Yeah, go run free. I didn't know that was the code. It's very confusing, Squiddy. Oh. No, I see Evanheart. I have concerns. Be free, horsey, yes. I am very happy we could free the horsey. Also, how are you, Tassoff? How have you been? My assault has increased to 4. That's great. Oh my god, so many Evanheart people. Where'd they go? Oh no. I think I've lost Grandma and everyone else. I'm scared. Where is everyone? Okay. Okay. I probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm on a PvE tour. Yeah. I died. Be free, horsey. Yeah, that's a good quote to add. Wish we could free all the animals we find on these kinds of things. Yay, thank you. You kinda like it. It's something you would like. Definitely something you would like. Tamer wonders what we're doing. That's some creepy laughter. 3,000 Telvar. I only have 100 transmutes. That's terrible. Why does it seem like your Toon's butt is pasty white compared to the rest of her? Yeah, I think they did that. Yeah. I think they did that on purpose. Like, so it's not as... I don't know. I think I've seen other characters like that. It's really the way the costume works. I think. But yeah, it's like that on purpose. Also, stop looking at my character's butt. What did you want to do? I mean... What are the pledges today? Did anyone check? At first I thought she was wearing chaps and I remember that was a costume, yeah. Oh my god, Discord, please work. It's a good pledge day. Fungal Grotto and Celine's Web. We could do pledges. I will switch to my Nightblade though. I need to sell shit. I'll read that later. Did you ever get yourself Timber Crow, Squid? I remember you wanted this costume. Okay. I guess I shall leave. Go check the dye. Okay. Ooh, I'll put it on this one. On the costume. My back hurts. Okay, wait, let's check. Let's put the dye on. To my house. That was a good amount of Telvar. Yeah, it was. It was. Although I think the highest I had was that time when I was trying to kill that dude last Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Monday? And he had to tell me to drop off my Telvar because I wasn't paying attention anymore. That was fun. But also, I'm really bad like that. Like, if you don't mention my Telvar, I would probably not notice, and that's not a good thing. What was the name of the dye? Transliminal? Maybe I can put it here. Here. What's this? Yeah, transliminal. Ooh! I like the black. Also, I feel this need to be purple. It's golden metals and purple on fabric. Wait, I want to see it on this. You know, I feel like I'm gonna redo all of my other characters' costumes. But so far I like the purple in this one. But I think I want that dye on my necromancer, I think. Or my tank. Wait, are we doing pledges? Can I switch to my Nightblade? Also, it's raining hard. I can hear it through my headset. Oh, it's raining hard. Are you doing pledges on this one? Yeah, yeah, I want to do them on my Nightblade. Oh. No, please don't thunder. Wait, can I sell my shit?
They said.
And repair my shit. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of shit. Oh, the rain is making me nervous. Forgot how funny Yu-Gi-Oh was. Yu-Gi-Oh was funny. But also, what made you think of that, Sunset? I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! That was one of my favorites. I used to play the game too. Like the trading card game in the show. Same. The memes too, yeah. The memes are fun. I agree. I haven't played the game in many, many years though. I'm like really out of the loop. I don't remember a lot of things and I don't know what the new summon shits are. I don't understand them. Also, wait, let me get pledges. No, we're not going to Stormhaven. Gratwood. I should try Master Duel. The game? Is that the new one? They have casual and ranked. Are they gonna explain all those fancy summons? I kind of learned the pendulum summon, but the others not so much. Summon shits, isn't that when you play the Eat Sketchy Street Food card? What? Come on. But also yes, probably. It's pretty fun. Master Duel. If that's the new one, I haven't really looked at it yet. Poop. Yeah, it's a new one and not super pay to win. Because you can grind gems for packs.
Last time we... Sure of yourself, eh?
I still feel like I would... I mean,
Celine,
I guess I could play the casual ones. Okay, I have pledges. I am ready. Let me go position myself by the way shrine. But yeah. I feel like I wouldn't be good at Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. Because the way I play is very much based on all the old cards and the old styles. Grandma will BRB. I wonder if while Grandma BRBs if I can like switch over and deconstruct all my shit in my stork. I'ma quickly just deconstruct all the shit in my stork. I'll be back. Let me just switch. The rain is low-key making me nervous. Because internet can become shitty. I still have all my old cards from middle school. Same. Excuse me, I don't know why my voice did that. But same, I still have all my old cards. I have like a box where I keep all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I had a lot. Shittier. But yeah, I have a box that I have all my cards in. And I kept, in true J style, I kept a log of every single card I had. Like I had a whole notebook full of a list of every single card and the doubles I had, and they were like categorized into monster, trap, spell. That like I knew where all my shit was. Okay. How was work today? Work wasn't so bad. Usually Fridays are pretty chill. Yeah, wasn't so bad. I mean, I had things to do. I had emails to answer. But it wasn't as stressful, I would say. What's this? Nice. One day I'll challenge you to live. Oh no. I feel like the deck I would make would still be, you know, stuff that worked in 2003 or something. I'm so bad. And like I used to participate in those live duels back then. It wasn't particularly good. Although I wasn't terrible back then, but I feel like compared to players now, I would be terrible. Squid, you late. But, you know, for fun, I kind of want to look through that box and like look at the whole inventory list of cards I had.
Oh, don't
Mine are
mind the
old as
beach.
well. We should play like the old school duels. Because oh, what's this? Because we don't know how to play the new stuff. And I don't have the cards either. I don't know if they still sell cards here. I have not seen any Yu-Gi-Oh cards around here for years.
You look a bit...
So I also cannot buy new cards. I spent a whole lot of money on Yu-Gi-Oh cards before. Okay, I'm done. I'll shift back. True, yeah. We're just gonna be reading the cards the whole time. True. It'll be like, I summon so-and-so, or I set so-and-so trap card, and it'll be like, what does that do? Can I borrow the card? Can I please read the card? Because, don't know that's... I showered Squid. What does this one do again? Yep, that's gonna be us. And can you use this card and so whatever, that sort of thing. I showered Squid. I did. Promise. That's why I like the game. So that it is fun. I think I'm like that with most card games. Even with Magic the Gathering, I would always be like, what that card you played, what does that do? How does that work? It's easy for me to check one like that took me a few months for... Ooh. But my butt cannot smell you. Yes. It's not possible for butts to smell. Okay, let's pray the lightning doesn't reach me. So I see lightning in Quezon City. That's not good. Bro, there are so many expensive magic cards, I agree. Butts can smell, but they also cannot smell. You know? You know, Smee? You know how that works. Trying to listen for thunder. That should be a quote. Squid, you want to add that quote? Spitting facts. Oh, look at these two dueling.
Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively
Do y'all
tall.
know each other? Where was that guy
Equally impressive is
teabagging?
that King Cormoran Aradon's throne lies in the tallest branches of the tree.
Okay, I'm not anxiously watching the lightning tracker. Wonder where Grandma went.
Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor facilities, homes, and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden Tree's branches. Isn't that exciting?
On the branches.
Smee
is
has
it
some of the
safe?
best
Is
quotes.
it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Well, yes. That's why you must watch your step while on the platforms.
While on the platforms. But oh, there we go. There's our first fart of the day. It's been a while since there be farts in this chat.
Now, as I'm sure you've all noticed, the Elden Tree is impressively tall. Equally impressive
Oh,
is that King
there's a
Cormoran
lot of lightning
Aradon's throne lies in
in
the
Quezon
tallest
City.
branches of the tree.
Excuse
Thought you were
me,
gonna
is it
quote
really
Tamer
at the top?
butt
If
smell,
so,
but
how
also
would one
don't.
get up there to meet with him?
Why do you always catch? Why do you guys catch all the shit I say? Who tried to duel me? Smee, was it you? Did you try to duel me? But also, I'm about to do pledges, Smee. I'm sorry.
Additionally, Eldenroot has many of its labor
Smee found
facilities,
me.
homes,
Also,
and
wait,
other
let's
elements
check
of the
out
community
Smee's
suspended
character.
within the Elden Tree's
Dunmer.
branches.
Okay.
Isn't that
Oh wait,
exciting?
our thing is
On
ready.
the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of
It's time to
That startled me. Thank you, Squid. But also yes. But Smee came at the wrong time. And I had to go port to Celine's web. Also, do I have food?
Understand your concern.
I have food, okay.
Think of the potential rewards.
Okay, we can do this.
Let me handle the talking. I have a way with words.
Never heard that sound
Something off
before?
about these bugs.
Really? Pretty sure you have.
Are you sure they just won't attack?
You're not a loser.
A maiden has decreed that you have no place here. You feed the earth tonight.
What? Oh, did you mean like the sound alert? You've never heard it before? Or you've never heard that sound before? think it's because it's a bit expensive. Squid, do you have the thing open? Or are you just doing this all from memory? What lies? Oh, I'm so confused. Excuse me. Oh no, am I starting to lag already? Oh my god, I'm scared. Help, I'm being attacked. Wrong quote, Sag. Quote 12. There we go. Yes. Finally beat this dude. I love card games. If you guys haven't already figured that out. I love card games. Seriously, me, you expect me to remember anything? Hey, sometimes you remember shit. It has happened before, Squid. You have remembered some shit that I didn't remember, and I was shocked that you remembered. Yeah, everyone was looking for you for the last 2 days, Squid, but also Smee Banana was right. She was asleep. Banana was 100% correct. When Blood gets back, I'm gonna tell him that everyone looked for him. And make him feel bad. But I'm kidding. Why aren't these things coming towards us like they usually do? I kept falling asleep as I waited for you to go live. Hehe. Oh, Squid.
Daughters are not gone. Celine blessed them with her
Not
gift.
surprised though. I also expected you to be asleep.
See their hunt begin anew.
Ah. Where is he? There he is. I did terribly there. I hate long ball. Can I just say? Untail. I remember a time when I was trying to solo Celine's web on normal, and I couldn't get past long ball for a long time. You know, I feel like I'm just potatoing my way through again. Because everyone's DPS is crazy. Huntail is... By the way, was it refining platinum ore that would give you current grains, or was it jewelry ores? Platinum... The platinum dust? Squid? Refining platinum dust? Sorry. I jumped in ahead. I wonder if you all heard my sister scream. Taken, hello. Yes, Celine's Web. It's the pledge today. How are you doing? The other pledge is Fungal Grotto 1, which is fun also. It's nice when, you know, pledges are chill. I get annoyed when it's stuff like, I don't know, Volenfell. I don't like Volenfell. I don't like Volenfell. Okay, so ignoring tutor isn't the way to then. Yeah, it's not. I'm doing well too, Dakin. Oopsie. Although, I feel like my internet's starting to lag? Is it? I don't know. I don't know if... It's been raining, so I'm low-key worried that either my internet's gonna start to be shit or there's gonna be a lightning storm. But otherwise, I'm great. Work was chill. It's the weekend. We're doing pledges, you know. Have you been playing, Jacob? Oopsie, why did I do that? There are days when I feel like I'm doing great on a dungeon. There are days when I feel like I'm just potatoing my brain. Like today. You know. Just press all the buttons. Spam all the buttons. Spam carve. It'll be fine. Thundering in my area. Yeah, it was thundering here too earlier. But the lightning isn't in my area right now. But it is raining. It's raining. Oh, and my back hurts. Just thought I'd let everyone know. Probably my great posture, you know. I have perfect posture. Have you tried not having a sore back? Yep, Rama, I've tried. I've tried, but it didn't work, unfortunately. Oopsie, why did I do that? I don't know. I will get back to chat a bit. Update 35 is going to break my magnet. So I took a leap of faith learning my night blade, which is one of the tasks I always want to get better at. What's the... I haven't read, like, the latest on update 35. I kind of gave up after they kept changing things. something. Obviously.
I need healing!
Yay, done. At least Nightblade. I'm happy about you learning Nightblade. Nightblade has been my favorite. Hey, what did I just get? Oh, we did the no death. But yeah, I love Nightblade so much. My favorite. Now Fungal Grotto. But you know, I feel sad because I have a Warden. I just never got to, like, learn to play her. She is my least played. My Warden and my Mag DK. Mag DK mostly because, I never got Blunt to look at the character and fix it. But my Warden, I just couldn't, like, figure her out. I don't know. Just couldn't get her to work. For some reason. And I feel like I'd have a harder time now. Also, I hear thunder again. I still want to change the animal tree to pin instead of damage. Aw. Wait, they're still not done fixing. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm not really... I tried to stop paying attention to whatever they're doing. I'm not really happy with the changes. It's taken me so much to learn how to do shit. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan of change, period. Can I just say? In any situation. I'm one of those people who doesn't like change. But let's see. I'm trying not to think about it. When it comes, and then let's just see how we do. But that said, I'm glad I made on the Nightblade. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, by the way. Just rambling. Don't mind the change, it mixes things up, forces people staying in toes. It does. It does. But I don't know, as someone who's trying to learn to DPS, it makes... I don't know. I guess for in-game players, yeah. For me, it just makes me have to shift learning, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'm making sense right now, but... You know, that's how I feel. That's not good. I heard thunder. But you know, I'm still gonna play. I'm still gonna play ESO. Nothing's gonna change. Still gonna play this game every day. Whatever they do to damage and the abilities and whatever. Yep, you know, this is always my problem. No! I don't know how you can play so consistently every day. I don't know, habit? I mostly, like, there are days where I just do writs. Not gonna lie, like on the weekend. Oopsie shit. I made a boo-boo, that was on me. I'm sorry. But yeah, there are days I just do writs. That was on me. I'm sorry. I didn't see you dead. Turnip, I'm sorry.
By the ebony blade, this is it. We found the shrine.
I hyper fixate on a game between a week to a month, and I gotta. I mean, I can. Like I said, I'm a creature of habit. I can do the same thing every day forever. It's me. I'm sorry, Turnip. What are you, Squid? Are you telling me you haven't eaten yet? Trouble. Haven't felt this much betrayal in my life. Why are Grandma and his friends are drama queens? I mean, I'm happy to meet you all, but also leave me alone, let me have my fun. I ate half the day ago, Squid. Squid, you know what that means? What did you eat half a day ago? Celine's web. Celine's web, again. Fuck this. Okay, fine, whatever. It's fine. I guess better than doing Depths of Malatar or something.
I understand your concerns, but think of the potential rewards.
Where's Evo?
These woods have long been rumored to house a powerful forest spirit.
Why is Turnip dot
Off about
dotting
these
in chat?
Bosmer. Something wild, feral. Are you sure they just won't attack us?
I agree with you, Prentice.
Random normal.
How are we to get past these Bosmer if they try to stop us?
I thought Grandma went full spaz. I made like a shortcut meat sauce spaghetti. How does one shortcut that?
with them.
Oh, I'm on the wrong bar. Why am I so potato today? I don't know why.
We come in peace. The maiden has decreed that you have no place here. You'll feed the earth tonight.
I will make sure if Turnip dies to res Turnip.
Kill them!
This is assuming, of course, that I don't die. You know? Where is everyone else?
Celine
Ah,
promised
Longclaw again.
Longclaw would hunt tonight.
Fucking hate Longclaw.
Here you are. The Forest Mother was right again. See how she takes care of us, my daughters. Celine promised Longclaw would hunt tonight. And here you are. The Forest Mother was right again. See how she takes care of us, my daughters.
Grandma complaining about doing the quest.
May have taken their lives,
Jeez.
but Longclaw's
Turnip was
daughters
saying
are
that
not
someone
gone.
whispered him
Celine blessed
because he was
them
rushing a
with her
dungeon.
gift, the gift of spirit life.
And then they
See
blocked
their
him.
hunt begin
That's
anew.
weird. People are weird. I mean, can communicate and say like, oh, wait up, I'm doing the quest. Most people are nice about it. You shortcut it by having canned ground pork because there's no beef, canned mushrooms, and using frozen onions, garlic that you peeled previously. I mean, it's still, I wouldn't really, well yeah, all the canned stuff I guess. But it still sounds good. Also, I would also use pork since I'm allergic to beef. That said, beef is always better. I want spaghetti now. Squid, if I come over, will you feed me? I would go to Squid's house just for food. And to hang, of course, but you know, food. Dang, that died real quick. I don't know when I've never fed someone who made it past my front door. Well, that's good to know. It's also been years since I've seen you, Squid, so years. I need to emphasize the years. Oh, Smee, okay. Thank you so much for the lurk. Hopefully we'll catch each other. If not, later, then on Monday. Take care, Smee. Have a good weekend. Poor bear. Squid, that bear was gonna spank you.
Celine destroys. Celine will rule all.
You must spank first, Squid. If you don't, it means death. I haven't turned in my pledges, I just remembered. Why are we... Oh, it was a random quote, okay. Good sleep over. Oh no, if I sleep over, Squid, that means I can't be like working because I will have bad sleep schedule. Unless, you know, I just go to sleep at normal hours and then just leave Squid awake at 4 a.m. by himself. You know, that sort of thing. But also, that means if I stream, Squid can be there too. That would be nice. That's actually a nice idea. Everyone will get to see Squid too. Oh yeah, this is normal. Askar, hello! Welcome in, dude. How are you? How have you been? Also, it's August. How are you? Seven more days. I was just about to ask. A week. So the exam's on a Friday? Good luck, Askar. I wish you so much luck. You can do it. You've been preparing for so long. You can do it. I have faith in you. And hopefully, after, you know, we'll get to see you online. Okay, wait. I gotta... Why are we still in... Caltrops can now be morphed. That's great. Why are we still in battle? Leave instance. You can work. I normally match my sleep schedule to whoever is over. It just happens that both Banana and I can hyperfixate in games. Understandable. Technically in 8 days. Oh, good luck, Askar. We're all rooting for you. You can do it. Promise. Bro, I am panicking. I got a bunch of info and I need to learn, but I'll do my best. So, I mean, dude, don't panic, because the more you panic, the more you're gonna forget everything. You need to chill. You need to relax and breathe. Embody the calm.
How'd that? We reward.
Because I know if you panic, you will black out. I know that feeling.
You have
Like
cut
the feeling of you're there and you know this, but because you're panicking, your brain is blocking that. Yeah. Take deep breaths. Relax. Find your center. Yes. Stop laughing. For real though. What's this? Ooh, I've done 100 undaunted pledges. Dang, I've been playing for a long time. But yes, Askar, don't panic, please. Don't panic. You can do it. You've prepared. You know your shit. You'll be okay. You will be okay. Also, it's exciting. I think, like, can you imagine after you pass and you get your license? That's super exciting. I'm still studying right now. Just gave myself a 10-minute break. Breaks are good. You need breaks. But yeah, we're rooting for you. Don't worry. Yeah, damn, I want that goddamn license. I've been studying for it for so long. But yeah, that's exciting. You'll get there. Supposedly chewing on something also relaxes your brain. So if possible to have snacks while studying. Snacks are fun. Snacks are good. Ooh. But yeah, you need to relax. Don't panic. Panic is the enemy. "15 soul gems. Oh, this is a lot of stuff to deconstruct. Okay. I mean, I feel like with the stress, you're also gonna lose the weight since you have so much stress. Sugar-free gum. Give me all the sugars. That's also gonna make you gain weight, yeah? Ask her. But at least, you know, at least it's almost over. That's all I can think of. Funny thing is, we're the first batch to ever take the... in a cinema. Not in a school? Why? I confused. Is this because of COVID? I didn't know. The cinema, how does that work? Oh, I have to throw that blueprint in the back.
Oh, don't
Not
mind
a
the
school,
big
everyone's
chunk of
surprised,
stone filling
unsure.
up the city. It's perfectly
What's
safe.
next? I don't know, Grandma. I'm just doing inventory stuff. And throwing things in the bank. What do you want to do? But it's weird. How is that gonna work? How are they gonna space everyone out? And I feel like it's harder to monitor for cheating. I don't know. I didn't know that. That's a first for me also. I guess it's a first for everyone. Kind of weird. Cinema exams, that just makes me think of what if you drop your ew! I would hope that they would at least clean the place, you know? Well, also, I think a cinema is like hard to like you can't see what everyone's doing and what's going on and stuff. Grandma wants to do cloud rest. Cloud rest. Oh, Squid, there was also a Magikarp yesterday or the other day. I remember now. Also, Grandma, how are we gonna do cloud rest with just 4 people? Is Smee still on? Smee, did you want to come? Apparently, we'll also be watching Morbius while talking. That would be funny. How can you do in cinema? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. You can't monitor for cheating there. It's hard. And they have to space everyone out, like probably 2 seats apart or something. Also, there's like no desk to write on. Yeah. I don't think, I don't know, it's just my opinion. I wouldn't like have a board exam in a cinema. It's kind of weird. Usually I know it's done in schools. No room for desks, yeah. We don't really know how it will look like. I mean, it's kind of hard to remove all those cinema seats. I don't know how they're gonna give you guys tables. That's kind of... Asker, you're gonna have to tell us how this goes. I'm curious. I want to know how they're gonna do this setup. I can't say I'm confident on how it's gonna look. I kind of only like Magikarp because it involves the Gyarados. Yeah, exactly. What happens to Dolomite? Ah, okay. I see. That's still weird. I don't understand why they didn't finish it after. But Askar, why didn't they put it in the school? That's what I don't understand. Why didn't they just make you guys take the test in the school? At least you can get snacks on your way. And yeah, buy popcorn on your way to the exam. That's so weird. Who is this? We don't know this person. We don't know really, yeah. Tell us about it though. I'm curious. Random and quirky UFO. Are they the ones who schedule these things? Our government, I swear. I know that they can remove cinema seating by just unbolting them, just like that. Oh, okay. Oh, if they can unbolt the seating that easily, then maybe. PRC handles all board exams. Oh. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Okay. Okay, so if they can remove cinema seating, then maybe they can bring it. But it doesn't make sense to bring in desks when you could just have the test in a school where there are already desks, you know? It's weird. It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. And if the test is on a Saturday, excuse me. If the test is on a Saturday, there's not gonna be any students anyway. You could do it still in a school. Besides, you're like, the mall is gonna lose business by not having moviegoers. The problem would be where to store such long, bulky benches. And where are they gonna get the tables? I'm so confused. But, yeah, there's no way we can know until Askar takes the test and comes to tell us all about it. Unless there's a private viewing. Some of those had tables. You think our cinemas had private viewing cinema rooms, Squid? In a mall? Exactly. I'm thinking it's like a waste of business. Airplane desks? Oh, okay. Yo, my break time is over. Okay. Take care, Askar. Good luck. Good luck. Relax. And thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Big, big hugs, dude. Good luck. And take care of yourself. Yes, Grandma? Was there a reason? What are we doing now? I am sleepy. I mean, it's only 10:30, but I am sleepy. Luckily, the rain has stopped. So has the thunder. I can't open my jug. Wait. Water, please. Okay. Okay. So, Grandma, what are we doing? I've gone to a kind of upper class cinema somewhere in Metro Manila. I don't. Okay. And the normal cinema seats actually had desks. Dang. That's fancy. I'm thinking maybe, if you're thinking upper class cinema, I'm thinking like Greenbelt or like maybe SM Aura. I don't know. Those are like the fancy malls I'm thinking of. But why? You think for the food? Banana! I don't know why my voice did that again. Banana's alive! Banana's alive! I repeat, banana is alive. What did I want to do, Grandma? I don't know. What, I mean, whenever there's nothing else to do, I will probably either do surveys or Tales of Tribute or
it was
wait.
at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Maybe I can scry that lead I got. There was just one lead before I forget, you know? Let me go scry that one lead. Canarthes. Another random. Wait, let me scry my lead while I'm on my scrying character. Also, did your friends go to bed already, Grandma? It's the type of cinema that lesson. Huh. That's like, I haven't heard of a cinema like that. Also, Banana, how are you? Welcome in. Squid's awake this time. Why is it hot suddenly? Let's scry. Barely alive. I escaped my room after a flying roach attacked me. No bodies confirmed yet, so I don't care if it's still alive. I already sprayed, but it's only by the door. Oh, that's very risky, Banana. Unless the roach flew into the spray, I'm not sure he would be dead. Also, I just heard thunder. Also, flying flying roaches are the worst things in the world. Don't like those. You're you're late. Shame on you, shame on your family, shame on your cow. Yes, Banana, you're late. This is like usually the time I'm reading off. But also, I'm happy to have you here. Wait, okay, let me do the thing Nathaniel said to do. Why is it kind of fucked up? Nobody's confirmed yet. I like how a lot of the quotes are geared towards hinting murder. I thought, you know, and what do you call this? Why is that? I guess it all started with quote 2, but you know, I had to do that on purpose. Exactly, it was horrifying. I was on VC with a friend, shrieked, dropped my laptop and headphones in the process, and fled the room. This was 3 hours ago. Oh my goodness, Banana. Also, was this friend not Squid? That would have been funny. Squid has a number of cockroach stories that make me laugh. But also, I'm glad you're alive. Because that shit's scary, and I would not recommend it. Hey! Grandma! I'm an angel, remember? I keep saying I'm an angel, I'm a sweetheart, and yet proceed to have like 15 murder quotes on my stream. Why? I'd rather abandon my laptop than have it land on me. I mean, you could have brought your laptop with you, Banana. I probably would. I was not awake 3 hours ago. Oh. But you were awake this morning. When did you sleep? And for how long? We were talking this morning. Probably. It was literally flying over my head. Okay, yeah, drop that shit. Get out of there. Forget the laptop. It's not worth it. Where the fuck is my... Squid has one roach story I wish I didn't hear. Was that the one where I threatened to throw her in jail? I think that was. Yeah, I don't remember what the story was, but I remember telling Squid to never say it again, and I wanted to throw her in jail. My laptop would... What if it crawls into your laptop? Ew. My laptop was plugged in. I might have tugged on something that caused more disaster. True. Wanna hear it again? No. I don't think so. Clean it, duh. I do not. It was. I don't remember what the story was, to be honest. And I'm glad I have forgotten. Oh, there's my dig site. But I remember it was so terrible that I threatened to throw Squid in jail. Fucking hell, Squid, why did you do this? Now I remember, never mind. Ah, Squid. Okay, wait, let me finish my goddamn dig. How about your Milo story? No, no, Banana, no, please, no. Oh my god. No one is allowed to forget if I can. Oh no. I think I know why I forgot Squid's story. It's because, you know, I like food. And I want to continue to be able to eat food without thinking of these things. You know? Let me enjoy my life. Honestly, I've forgotten that. Oh no. But banana hasn't. Oh, I just need one more. I don't even know what this is. What does it do? Okay. So, where's Grandma? Grandma, did your friends go to bed already? Are Turnip and Evil sleeping? I can barely remember, and I don't know if I'm getting it mixed up with another story. I mean, if Banana remembers, she can help you. It's a shit PvP mythic. Okay. Okay, noted. So I won't be like looking for the last one unless it pops up then. I remember it was early morning. I think you were getting ready for school or just morning in general. You were making... Ew. Ew. Ugh. You know, this is why when I see roaches that look dead, and I'm pretty sure I didn't kill them, I just kill them again. Just to make sure, you know. You can never be too sure. They're in Grey Host, okay. We can do another random if you want. But also, I can also do surveys. Unless you wanted to do something together, Grandma. Oh, I'd forgotten that was Milo that I was making when it happened. Good thing I don't drink Milo. I feel like that story would be enough to traumatize me from Milo for the rest of my life. I don't like cockroaches at all. I can be Trass Tails? Okay. But wait, no, let me switch. I prefer to do all my tails on my sword because she can look for the... What do you call those things? Like the upgrades. She has the add-on on. I don't want to have to turn my add-on on other characters, you know? Or have to like put it in my bank or whatever. Core transmutes. Great. Where's my other... Didn't I just get... Huh? Didn't I get like... Eh? This one. I didn't get it. Okay. Yay! 128. We made 28 transmutes today.
I could give you a song and dance, but when all is said and done,
I can never
this
kill
is
them.
a
Even the crunchy sound
I
isn't.
don't have any
I don't kill them that way either. I use the bug spray. So if I'm alone, I haul ass and abandon everything until someone kills it. Did you have fun? I did. I did. I wasn't as chicken as I usually am. Well, I think it was probably because you guys were there. So I was a little more confident that I would not die, although I did die. But I had fun, yeah. It was fun. Milo or instant noodles, something that needed hot water. Please don't ruin instant noodles for me. Now I'm just always gonna think about that. There was once that I got water from the water dispenser, lifted my cup, looked down, there was some... Squid, why? Please no. You give me nightmares. That's why it's best to play in groups, yeah. The thing is, you know, I'm an introvert. I don't have friends. I mean, you're all my friends, but I don't have a lot of people to play with. And I don't go around like messaging people, hey, wanna play? That's not me. A shark? Fucking hell. Solo PvP is not fun at all. I mean, I think it's fun if you can find people from your faction. Like, even if you're not in a group. Like, you're playing solo, but you find your bros. That's fine. Sure, if it has several pairs of hairy legs, wings, and is brown. Squid, I hate that you had to describe it. Now all I can think about is hairy fucking legs. Well, as your extrovert, that's where I come in. Yeah, I rely on extroverts for everything. Did I tell you guys that I rely on ENTJ to do all the talking whenever I eat out with her? I mean, I think she happily does it. She knows that I don't want to talk to people, and she happily does it for me, which is why I love her so much. But also, that's also the reason why I don't go downstairs to buy food without her, because then I have to interact with people. I mean, I sometimes do. Sometimes I go downstairs, I buy snacks by myself, you know. I'm a big girl, I can do it. But also, the kuyas, the guys at the counter are always like, "Oh, ma'am, you're alone today. Where's your friend?" And I'm like, "Haha, she's not in today." And I'm like, "Please stop talking to me, please." But, you know, I try to be nice. I talk to them and, you know, and stuff. But, like, at the same time, I'm like, "Please, no more. Please don't talk to me." Trauma Shadow Official. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. That sounds accurate. Wonderful. Thank you, Squid. Also, that makes me sound like blunt trauma, but oh well. We call blunt, not trauma. Grandma, where's your character? Icy's on. Shin's also on. Everyone's in Cyrodiil. Except Smee, who's in Cold Harbor. What's Smee doing in Cold Harbor? I keep hearing, like, excuse me, what do you call this? Thunder in the distance, which is not fun. Okay, let's look for Grandma and play Tales of Tribute. There you are.
Prices have never been better.
Oh, we're matchy, but like just a shade off. But also I like my purple more. By the way, I'm tempted to do the LC trick again. What is LC trick? Why are there so many Discord notices? Halalu, because I don't like Sijik. My back hurts, and I'm gonna complain about it. Your pasty bum buddies. Yeah. I mean, it's Grandma's fault. Grandma wanted to be matchy-matchy. Watch me roll my eyes. As if we weren't already matchy-matchy. With being purple and gold. Money grubber. Else? The fuck does that mean? Is this something about Rune Factory 5? Purple and gold ube queso. Oh, you know, Banana, I was telling Grandma about ube cheese stuff. Because apparently, well, obviously, Grandma's in Australia, so he doesn't get to see that kind of thing, you know, day to day like we do. I was just telling him about it, that ube cheese stuff is amazing. But also, yes, we are ube queso. I love ube cheese things. I'm a shopaholic even in game. That is true. Can confirm. How did Grandma get 12 power? What the fuck you... Ah, he got the green card. Okay. I'm unhappy. Move up to one card from the turn. God dang it. RF5 character. The one that works at a restaurant. Get her friends with 3 at the party. I understood nothing. But okay. Wait. Oh, acquire 1 card. This one. I'm gonna take this so Grandma doesn't use it. I'm not playing well. She sometimes throws a dish that's worth 500k when you sell it. That's insane. No. No, how do I there we go. I have really bad cards right now. Dang it. I'm really falling behind. Okay. Squid, did you ever learn to play Tales of Tribute? I want to play RF5, but it's so expensive. How much is it, Banana, on Steam? I didn't get to check. Probably just gonna farm that while waiting for the season change. If destroy up to 1 card. $3,000. Oh my goodness. Okay. Not spending that much in a game. Yeah, agreed. I wouldn't spend 3,000 either in a game. I know how to move cards, that's all. Squid, we should play. I'll teach you. I mean, it's pretty easy once you start playing. I'm feeling hot. What's the most you guys have spent in a game? I feel like the most I've spent in a game was maybe 2,000. It's around the same price as I bought the physical cartridge for my Switch. Is more. Oh, 3.6. There's a Nidorino in chat. Hold up, I want that too. I can't even spell. The most expensive overall is still Sims 4. Oh, are we talking like DLCs? You're right. If we talk about DLCs on Sims in total, for sure I spent the most on Sims. Because I have every single expansion pack. There's a discount if you pay cash, so it's still 3,000. Squid. That's expensive. Very expensive. Also, grandma's beating me. Base game plus DLC, I think I spent more or less. Hey, I got Nidorino. More or less 20k? 20k. Banana, were you not buying these things on sale? Oh, I've lost already. Sims 4, I have everything up to cottage living, none of the kits. I have a couple of the kits, to be honest. Even on sale, they're so expensive, it's ridiculous. True. I mean, although the discounts are pretty steep though during like there's like that's like the Christmas sale, I think, or the Black Friday one, where the discounts are pretty good. I haven't even completed the packs yet. Yikes. I remember the last one I bought was the wedding one. I bought the wedding pack. I still haven't played it though. I bought the wedding pack. I didn't get high school, and is high school even out yet? But I didn't get high school. I didn't get werewolves. I think the new ones are the ones I don't have. And if they released any new kits. There is a cheap way to get it. How? Are you talking like the the not correct way of getting things. I might be over exaggerating with the 20k, but it's definitely more than 10. I don't remember the prices because my imaginary wallet hurts. Yeah, if I total everything, it does go around 20k, but that's with me having gotten base game 100% free. Oh. I got base game like 75% off, so I think I paid like 300 for it. But it was the deluxe edition already. Then I know the only pack I bought at full price was Cottage Living, I think. I paid Cottage Living at full price. And I think the wedding pack, because I would like to plan weddings, yes. Grandma is talking about the nuts, so yeah. Well, Grandma, I would rather do the correct shit, yeah? And not have to worry about the game not performing well. I don't know, like, my reasoning is if I have the money to pay for it, I'll pay for it. I don't know, I just don't feel right doing that. I don't know. I'll never buy a Sims 4 pack at full price, I'd rather spend on groceries. I mean, yeah, that's the correct way to think about it. But also, I really wanted Cottage Living. I think that was the one that had the thing, like if you bought it before a certain date, they had like the pre-release shit. What's this? Oh, Grandma sent me a link. I don't know, Grandma. I mean, to be honest, the first Sims game I played was something like that. This was back when you could buy like the CDs in the mall. Like the not original ones. But yeah, my first Sims game was like that. Sims 2 I got completely free. The complete edition I got it free on Origin. Then I bought Sims 4. Everything in Sims 4 I bought. I buy expansions at 50%, game packs 30, stuff packs 10. Yeah, those are usually the sales. Have they ever done a 75% off sale, Squid? Is 50 the biggest? Oh yeah, Grandma did give me Sims 3. Oh gosh, you're right. That was you. Oh yeah, Grandma gave me Sims 3, so I have all the Sims games. I just haven't played Sims 3 yet. Wait, so Grandma, you play Sims? That was so long ago, I forgot. Blunt was still here. I don't remember when it started, but I learned to delay on buying stuff like games because I don't even know if I'll have time to play them. Yeah, that's a good mindset to have, but also I have impulse buying like, what do you call this? Moments. I've only ever bought like 2 expansion pack plus game. Oh yeah, bundles, yeah. The bundles are great during the sales, I think. Or was it you, Squid, who told me they were more expensive? I think I bought Samurai Warriors 5 full price though. Ooh. 75% is only base. Okay. It's been a while. Have you played Sims 4, Grandma? I feel like I know we talked about Sims months and months ago, but I forgot already. It was only around 1.2. 1.2 is still pretty expensive, banana. Like, I think I would only buy a game like Impulse, like maybe if it was below 1,000. Personally, okay? That said, I bought Cottage Living at full price, and that was like over 1,000 for sure. Deluxe at 75, yeah. I also bought Deluxe at 75. I think Squid has Sims 3. I'm pretty sure, I think. But Squid, you have Sims 3, right? I suffered a lot from my impulse buying, so never again. Haven't played Sims 4. Grandma, you should. You should definitely play Sims 4. It's fun. To build your old bundles are more expensive unless they are preset bundles that get discounts on them. Oh, okay. You're 300k from 2000. Dang, Grandma. I feel like it was just 3 days ago that you were like, oh, I'm like 5 million away from 2000. I don't remember why. If I pre-ordered Samurai Warriors 5, that's why I paid full price. Maybe. But yeah, I barely played it. Well, Banana, I think I know what you're doing tomorrow. I have Sims 3, just don't download because of PC memory. Yeah, I remember Squid telling me that she liked the color wheel of Sims 3. I just never got to experience that. I haven't never played Sims 3, but I forgot. Grandma did give me a code for Sims 3, so I should play. 7 million a couple days ago. Yeah, I think that was like maybe 3 days ago. 3? Okay, let me queue for another Tales of Tribute. Maybe not get my butt kicked this time. Excuse me. No, the controls are honestly so wonky for me, but I couldn't resist because the game series is special to me. All. Like, do you use a controller, Banana, or the mouse and keypad? Mouse and keyboard. I liked how you could choose any color for your stuff in Sims 3. Yeah, the color wheel, yeah. Wow, Santa rank 5. What rank are you, Shin? Also, Shin. I may be rank 5 here, but like you're better at me at PvP, so there's that. I'm sure your alliance skill lines are all maxed out. I play a lot of Tales of Tribute because this is like prior to getting the build, this is the only PvP that I would do. 0, Shin, do you not have High Isle? Or have you not tried playing Tales of Tribute? Well, Squid, you're not playing. I use a controller for it. I tried on keyboard. I freaked out trying to remember the key bindings while near that I played. I mean, you could reset the key bindings, right? Am I lagging or is she lagging? I don't know. No, it's not the same. Okay, I'm seriously hungry. I'm gonna look for noms. Okay, Squid. Are you gonna cook or are you just going to look for noms? You know, I think I want chips. But also, if I get chips, I can't, like, be touching my keyboard. Shin, do you even play Tales of Tribute? If you do, can we play? I kinda want chips. Look for noms, too lazy to bother to cook. Okay. Karma, are you heading to bed? I have, but I don't like the card. Oh, okay, okay. That's fair, that's fair. Ish okay. Shin would rather do the sweaty PvP stuff. Soon. Okay. 11. It's 1 a.m. for Grandma. Eat the... if you still have it. Yeah, this person taking a while. I'm getting sleepy. Should I go get chips? Or probably just wait for this game to finish? Eat Spam for midnight snack. I don't have Pandesal. I love Pandesal. I probably should buy. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I should order from Panda Manila tomorrow. It sounds like a good idea right now. I miss Pandesal. Eating leftover spaghetti sauce and skyflakes because I don't want to cook noodles. Squid, how does that taste? Is it good? Sounds like the lazy kind of thing I would do also. Speaking of noms, I'm in the dining area, my evacuation site, and there's food nearby. Are you going to nom too? Are we all going to nom? Midnight snack? Is grandma nomming? I'm kinda sleepy. I love Skyflakes. It's actually kind of awesome. Rain loves Skyflakes. Skyflakes are actually good. Maybe I kind of want another chicken sandwich. Ooh. Go get yourself a sandwich. Sleepy. Trauma shadow. I might, because probably won't be able to sleep anyways. Are you saying I'm traumatizing? Banana, did you just call me traumatizing? Banana called me traumatizing. No bodies confirmed yet, yes. Oops, I just entered a what hole was I talking about that time? Elder Scrolls. You meant quote 49. Banana. Banana is traumatized by me. I'm so upset. I miss Halo Halo. Oh. Yeah, time to come visit, Rain. Also, Halo Halo is the best thing when it's really, really hot. It's the best thing. I'm getting sleepy playing against this person. I don't know why they're taking forever. I mean, it's not bothering me as much as the other person because I was in a hurry back then, but also is making me sleepy. Like, are they really taking forever to think? Could I be playing against like an ISTJ or something? I'm so sleepy. How do you collect all those cards? After you finish the first, so you have to do a quest to get started on Tales of Tribute. After you finish the quest, you're given 4 starter decks, so you can use those starter decks to play. But there are also 4 more decks that you can collect. The green one, which I'm using, this one, Hunding, you have to complete a set of achievements to get. Then there's the shoot, which one was it? There was another one. There's another one I also have. No, wait. You know, I'm confused. Hold on. Wait. No, I think the other one, the Regine one, the Khajiit one, is the one you do achievements for. For how do you get Hunding? With Hunting, I think you had to collect fragments from different areas in High Isle. And then after you collect all the fragments, you can make Hunting. And yeah. Then Regine was the one you had to do a set of achievements for. There's another deck you get after you reach rank 10. And then there's another deck you have to beat all the like Grandmaster NPCs. Then you get that deck. So there are 4 starter decks they give you, and then 4 more that you can collect. So the cards come with the deck. It's more of the deck that you have to get. And it's kind of like a deck building game. You bring 2 decks, the opponent brings 2 decks, and then you pick cards from all 4 decks. And you know, try to win. Are you gonna buy High Isle the moment you start playing again, Rain? No problem. If you have questions, just ask. Also, I'd be willing to play. I mean, if you're into card games, Rain, we should definitely play. And you'll be kicking my butt in no time. I'm so sleepy. There's some people though who take forever to play like this one. Oh, you know, I should have. That was a boo-boo. I'm really sleepy. I'm making mistakes already. Ah. Now I'm thinking about food. You did it? Did what? They're psyching you out with slow playing. I think so too. I'm getting really sleepy. Oh! What were you doing, Grandma? What were you doing to immediately pull yourself to 2000? I'm not sure yet. I don't like what Sauce are planning to do with the upcoming patch. Yeah. I'm also not too happy about it. But that said, I'm still here. I'm still gonna keep playing. Because I love this game too much. But also I'm getting very sleepy. I have a scroll on, so I did more master hits. Hey! What are you gonna do with all those wit vouchers? I want your wit voucher. Wit vouchers. I want... You should get like Order's Wrath for your house, Grandma. So I can just go to your house when I want to make gear. Tamer Sleepy. You only have 4,000. I mean, I only have like 900 or something. What are you gonna do with 4,000 writ vouchers? What does one do with 4,000 writ vouchers? Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. You know, it keeps slipping my mind I'm not playing against Grandma. Tamer Sleepy Official. There's so many variations of my name. Ooh, entry power. Me like it. Drink Red Bull. I don't have any in the house right now. I mean, I have some soju lying around somewhere, but that's gonna make me even more sleepy. But that's also like the opposite, isn't it? Nate, you're late. You said you would be present, but also yes, you're here, so hello. Work is done and I'm way too busy. I'm sad. That upsets me greatly, Nate. I'm happy. Yeah, you're so late. Normally, I'd be like gone by now. I'd be in bed snoring. But also, hello, Nate. How have you been? How does it feel to be back? Oh, I'm so sleepy. Oh, I just used this. Hashtag Nate is late official. Yes. Nate is late. I like that it rhymes. I'm so sleepy. Fucking hell. Nate, be late. Oh, why are we talking about my sleepiness? At this race, it's just a race to... at this point. It's just who can get more power. Maybe I should get chips. Maybe I should just go to bed. Grandma, did you ever make that sandwich? So sleepy. I feel like every Friday this is always me, like complaining about being sleepy. Oh, it's 23:23. That's cute. Literally just sat down after making it. Can you make me a sandwich? I want a sandwich too. Acquire 1 card. I think it's the same thing. You could, and then ship it to the Philippines. That was all up in my ear. Thank you, Rain. Also, what time is it for you, Rain? What is... I'm assuming it's like... afternoon for you? It would be fine. Yeah, it won't be moldy by the time it gets to me, Grandma. It'll be completely fine. I'm so sleepy. But yeah, I think they are maybe psyching me out with being slow. Because at this point, I'm gonna forget that it's a race to whoever gets higher prestige. I'm so sleepy and I'm gonna keep forgetting. There we go. 5:23. Are you still at work? Or are you like about to head home? Drill burr. Dang, this person takes forever. Dang. Oof. I think I won. Bingo. Till 9 p.m? You're still at work until 9 p.m? Why? Why are your hours like that? Yes! I know. Thank you, Grandma. It was a close game and I was so sleepy. But yeah. I was lucky I pulled all the red cards. And that one purple that made me, what do you call this? Like, draw a card. Yay. Also, where's my box? Please give me my box. Grandma, let's play again. Yes, I finally beat this dude. That quote was because I had played that specific player a number of times. Like, I remembered his username already. And I always lost. So that was really the first time I beat that dude. I was very happy about it. Grandma, are you busy eating your sandwich? Come play again. I'll give you 53 years of pay. What's quote 45? That's the one I killed you, yeah. Killed your grandma. Also, come on, Grandma, get your butt here. Play some card games with me. Where's my box? It's called late shift. I work as a system administrator. Ah. Okay. Do they, like, do you get paid more for working such a shitty shift, though? That's harder to work the late shift. Is it busier? Grandma! Should I go get... Oh, there we go. You know, I'm gonna go get chips. While waiting for Grandma to do their move. Yes, it's paid better and not that busy at all. So I can look you through no problem. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that you are paid better because I think those hours are harder because you work at night. I don't know. I feel like shifts that aren't at normal working hours are a little bit harder. Okay, wait. I just quickly get some chips. I'll be back. Just in time, I see. Okay, I have myself some chips. Because everyone like made me hungry. Do you at least have like a lounge you can sleep in if you're too tired to drive food home? Oh, that's great, Rain. That's good. Do you drive home, Rain? Kind of scary to be driving home if you're sleepy, though. Squid, why are you using those emotes? Also, I realize I'm just shoving chips in my mouth. I'm sorry. Am I winning? I appear to be winning. But let us not speak too soon. Areas around airports after dark always creepy. That is true. Everything is here. Restaurants, showers, beds, internet. Fridges full of food. Ooh. You sold me on the fridges full of food, dude. But I do find airports creepy after dark. Is my munching getting annoying? You guys have to tell me if my munching is getting annoying. What's the win scenario? Okay, so this blue thing, this little blue diamond, you have to get it to 40. First one, if I get it to 40 and my opponent doesn't beat my score, my prestige, I win. But let's say we keep beating each other, we keep getting higher prestige over the other. It's a race to 80 prestige. So first one to 80 would win. Or whoever gets higher after 40. The other way to win would be with these patrons. So you can see this one is facing my opponent. These two are facing my opponent. If you can get all 4 patrons to face you, you also win. That's how the game works. Also, welcome in, Feist. How are you doing? Are you interested in playing Tales of Tribute? Management be all. Employees don't need to go home. This is their home. Well, at least they're taken care of, right? I would rather that Rain have everything at his disposal than the company being like, this is your home, but like they don't have anything they need. Crazy that they made this card game for an MMO. Well, yeah, I was shocked too. But I also love card games, so I actually enjoy it. It's not such a big problem for me. Guess this is our attempt after Legends. I'm not familiar with that one, but I do agree it is a bit weird to have a card game on an MMO. The first time I heard it, I was like, doesn't sound like a good idea. But I'm enjoying it. Do you play ESO, Feist? Also, excuse me, nomming on chips, I'm hungry. It was their failed Elder Scrolls card game. Oh! Some people have mentioned that. I only started playing ESO last year, so I actually wasn't around for that. But I am curious about it though, that card game. I used to, not anymore. Oh, how come? I always thought the card game was their way to nudge people who are afraid of PvP to PvP. It got me to PvP. Look at me queuing. Can you collect different cards in the world or this game? Okay, so the game works more of like with decks, not really the cards. So after you finish the Tales of Tribute quest, you have to do the quest to be able to play the game. After you finish the quest, they give you 4 decks. And then after that, there are 4 more decks that you can collect by doing achievements, collecting fragments, beating NPCs, that sort of thing. But you don't get to collect the cards. The cards come with the deck. But it is a deck building game. So I pick 2 decks, my opponent picks 2 decks, and then we all pick from the 4 decks to build our own like hand, I guess you could call it. And then we play whatever cards that we bought from the pile to reach 40 prestige first. So right now I'm winning because Grandma only has 19 and I have 33. Everything's fun in ESO except the combat. You don't enjoy the combat. I don't know, I personally like the combat. Which I think he means like the whole fighting thing. Like combat, how combat works. Yeah. You can get upgrades for cards. Like sometimes you get like a clue to get an upgrade for a card. But when you upgrade a card, like both you and your opponent would get to benefit from it depending on who got the card during the game. If that makes any sense. Grandma be beating me, oh. Grandma be catching me off guard. Power can be used to, they call this agents, like this card I have up here in front. So this is an agent. So Grandma can use their power to destroy my agent. That red number at the bottom is like their life. So Grandma can spend power to kill my agent, to knock it out, so I don't get to use the effects. Power that isn't used at the end of your turn gets turned into prestige. So Grandma had like 15 power there, he turned it into prestige, and now he's ahead of me. I don't know that Pokemon. How is Grandma getting such high prestige power? Dang it, this is close. So right now, Grandma and I are matching each other's prestige. So at this point, it's either whoever gets to 80 first, or if it so happens that I can't beat his prestige. I won! I hit 80 first. Can't Grandma see your cards just after he's watching? Yeah, I know. He can, but I still won. I still kicked his butt. Unless Tamer's name... Nah. Grandma's my friend, so... Grandma knows me. And is watching the stream, so... I beat Grandma, yeah. Grandma's my friend. Grandma, where are you at? Grandma, show yourself. Didn't know the Tamer X Grandma lore. Grandma's my friend. Where is Grandma? Oh, there. See, we're even matchy-matchy. See? Wait. Grandma and I are even matchy. We have the same outfit. Oh, this is the person I beat. The real Grandma. Extinguisher of flames. Knitting in a chair. I like that he's knitting something purple too. That's fun. But yeah. Grandma, did you want to play again? Grandma, how did you get that emote? Crown crate? Which crown crate? Also, Feist, would you be willing to give ESO another try? Sag, so much Sag. Oh, Roma wants to play again. It was this time last year. Ah. Which means Squid and I were playing. How come we didn't notice this? We were probably being, you know, lost children. That's probably why. I've given ESO so many tries. Sag just not for me. Oh, I'm so sad. Why can't I click? There we go. Lag. To me, the combat is too boring. Aww. Like, the rotations, that kind of thing. What game, which game's combat do you prefer? I'm curious. Squid is so upset. To be fair, I didn't play ESO for almost entirely August. Alright. Was this the time you were sick? Ah, yeah, I remember now. This was the time I spent fishing in Vardenfell. That's how I got the achievement. Because Squid was offline. There is a ranked mode to this game. Yes, there is matchmaking. I am currently rank 5. But, you can also challenge your friends. So, Grandma and I just like to challenge each other. Kick each other's butts every now and then. Wow, okay. It doesn't mean I want ESO to be like Wells Combat, yeah. Yeah. Games need to be different from each other, otherwise it would be boring. But Warcraft is definitely a game I've always wanted to play. I grew up on Warcraft 3. So like when WoW came out, I was like, I need to play. But back then I didn't have a computer for it. And when I started working, I just got too busy. Then now that I have time and I have the money, I ended up on ESO. Oopsie. Yeah. What level did you get to, Feist? There's nothing I can do. Go. I don't think it... I wonder if not... I can't word. I'm not sure if it's a good idea for me to be eating this much chips before bed. But also because I'm playing, I feel like I'm spacing out and not realizing how much food I'm putting in my mouth. You made it to max level 1 character? Like max as in 50 or max as in like the max CP at that time? Combat system isn't fun. Okay. Oh wait, I can acquire a card. I don't really want to acquire this card. I really appreciate the game. Level 50. I don't know. Okay, just for me personally. Maybe you would enjoy the harder content. I don't know. If it's the combat system, I guess it's just harder. You won't be able to enjoy the harder stuff if you don't enjoy the combat system, I think. I mean, to each their own, yeah. Yes, I'm still awake, Icy, but I'm also very sleepy. I'm also munching on chips. Probably too much chips, but I'm gonna head to bed soon. Don't worry. Are you heading to bed, Icy? Why is Icy sheeshing me? Getting to 50 is like the least fun part of the game, yeah. I was thinking like maybe I could self-ice in the fact that things would be more fun after 50, but if they don't like the combat system, it's a bit harder. But I don't know, Feist, if you have you tried the dungeons? Things are a little boring if you're doing overland stuff. They get more interesting when you're doing like dungeons and stuff. Trials. Yeah. That's why I don't want to make a new tune, you know? I don't want to have to grind to 50. I'm on the bed. I ended my PvP run at 10, which is 11. Hope I'll sleep early. Yeah, you should go to bed, Icy. Sleep. Sleep. Dungeons are fun. Especially with friends. Why do you have to wake up at 5 tomorrow? It's a Saturday. Icy, what are you doing? I should stop eating. Road trip. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. I don't know. My introvert ass was like, road trip? Then I remembered like, oh, with friends and I guess family, that would be fun. I'm struggling not to burn out every time I log into my under 50 tunes. How many tunes do you have under 50, Squid? And what level are they? Time to power level, Squid. We can power level you, Squid. We'll just take you to Black Rose Prison. Remember, Blunt and I leveled our tunes from like 4 to 50 in 2 hours. That said, we had a scroll and we had the Ring of Mara and we had the event going on, but like we could do it in a couple hours or days, I guess. You can't power level guild skills. You can grind it. We can grind. What are you talking about? Mages or fighters? Fighters is easy. We just do dolmen. Mostly just to hunt some food. That's fun. Those are the most fun trips. Sijic and Mage. Mage, Mage, I think if you do the daily, you can... It's making me ball. I have not touched Sijic. I know I have to. Maybe we should do it together at some point, Squid. Sijic. We do it once and then just buy it for all the rest of our tunes because, you know, fuck Sijic. What the fuck is Grandma doing? Grandma, what are you doing? Thieves Guild has surpassed my rage threshold. Ugh. I didn't bother with Thieves Guild. It's too much trouble. Last time I did my Sijic was like 4 years ago. Never again. Shit's more boring than mages. True. Which is why I think I should only do Sijic on 1, 2, and then just buy the skill line for everything else because... Nope. Mages, I think you can do the dailies, or you could do the whole lore book thing. If you have the add-on. I think that would be fast. And I have to do Sijic on 2 to 3 of my tunes and everyone. Just do it on 1 squid, then crowns. Which I realize is probably not the best idea because we'll be spending real money, but you know. I'm kind of respecing all my characters. Why? Also, I'm eating too many chips. I should stop. Okay, wait, last. Oh, this is big. Wait. Only do Cedric my main. The only skill I use is the Zoomy skill. Race against time. I'm done with chips. Hey! Grandma? I kicked your butt again. That's twice in a row. Your cards were so trash. Have you tried not having shitty cards? Or was Grandma distracted? You have, huh? I made an Imperial to replace my current tank. Okay. A Breton Templar for sustain. And I'm converting my Nightblade into a Magblade, so lots of changes going on. Okay. What was your Nightblade before? Let me like try to seal my chips again. I tried the unbeatable strategy of buying purple and it stopped. Drop in the same hand till right at the end. Sorry, Grandma. I kicked you twice in a row. Can you mix the cards the way you want it, or like when you draw your hand, it's random. I mean, you could use Sijic to kind of have some control. The Sijic deck lets you choose to move cards into your cooldown pile. So you could use Sijic to kind of have more control over the cards that you pull. I think Red Eagle would also let you like destroy cards, so you would only pull the good ones. Yeah, Red Eagle, there we go. But otherwise, it's random. There's some cards that would let you like move a card up to the top of your draw pile, but otherwise, yeah. No go. Okay. My hands are like full of chip stuff now. I should either wash my hand or... Never mind. Not gonna lick my hand. I think... My Nightblade was a no build. Whatever works done, Murd. I was leveling. Thieves get... Ah, okay, okay. You should try eating chips with chopsticks. Huh? That's a good idea. Thank you for the farts, banana. Okay. Oh god. Fart current. Okay, y'all. It's late. Tamer gotta sleep. Let me look for someone to raid. Tamer gotta sleep, but she just stuffed her face with chips, you know? Okay. Who's playing ESO tonight? Thank you, Grandma. Thank you. Tamer Sleepy official, yes. So many hashtags. I know. I feel like there's a variation for every stream. Too sleepy to sleep. Quote 18. Blame Blunt. Oh yeah. Just blame Blunt. Okay. I think I tried to raid Trippy yesterday, but she was doing something else. I think I'll raid Trippy today. I will be back with... It's Friday, right? So I guess I'll be back on Monday. Ooh, it's my boss's birthday. I forgot to greet her. Okay, I need to remember to greet my boss. Tamer showered. I did shower. And yes, blame Blunt. How big is it, Squid? The question of the day. How big is it? Okay, y'all. I'll be back on Monday. 8:30. No. Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Philippine time. I like how we're just spamming quotes. Good night. Thank you, Rain. I'll see you all on Monday. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I had a lot of fun today. Especially Evo and Turnip. Thank you for carrying me. And Grandma. Grandma always carries me. Grandma, thank you. Quote 15, it feels... Oh god, why? What was quote 35? Tamer showered official. Turnip, thank you. Okay, y'all. I will see you on Monday. You guys are all awesome. Take care, stay safe. Have a great weekend. And we're all gonna bother each other on Monday again. Textbook ovaries. Okay, raid messages. If you have a sub, you can copy paste this message. If you don't have a sub, you can copy paste this message. We're gonna raid Trippy. Is Trippy still on? Okay, we're gonna raid Trippy. Yes. Oh, Grandma, go to bed. What? Why are you and Turnip still up? Butts don't smell. Oh gosh, the farts. Okay. Thank you. Who was that? Banana. Or Squid. banana squid. Thank you, both of you, for the chaos, and everyone else. Okay, bedtime for those of you in Asia, Australia. Go to bed. I'll see you all on Monday. Bye guys, take care. Bye!